Some heroes are born. Some heroes are made. These heroes are on commission. Welcome to No Experience Necessary.
Now we'll go back to Theodore. The room has dispersed the fire, and you are a solid foot taller. What would you like to do about this?
I'm actually reading the spell that was cast on me.
Okay.
And I double in size from a medium to a large. My weight goes up by 1d8, and I get, what's it called?
Bigger schlong.
But also my weapons increase in size and do 1d4 extra damage.
I think you're looking at specifically the spell that would have been cast. No, it's just the effect.
Yeah, but this is the effect.
Right, it didn't cast an actual spell on you, though.
Okay, so I'm just...
No, you just go up one size, yeah.
Right.
So your sock with the half brick is still just a sock with a half brick.
So I don't get
good
strength saves?
No.
Okay.
You're just slightly bigger now.
Just slightly...
You're just a
I just wanted to, take and manhandle this portal and break it.
If you want to give that a shot, go for it.
Alright, well, I don't know. If I feel I am super big and strong and capable of doing it, like, is this portal that much bigger than me, or is it like...
It is the same as the portals that you walk through, so it's probably about 8 foot diameter.
Alright, well...
So you don't have an 8-foot wingspan, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was 6'4" to begin with, so 7'4". I've got near enough 8 feet.
Okay, so
wingspan.
You could try to handle that man.
Alright, I'm going to try and just grab both sides and bend it inwards.
Okay, I'm going to say...
Because I'm a big boy now.
You are a big boy.
Do you say mommy wow at the beginning?
Could you roll an intelligence contest against... I'll give you your Arcana modifier, too.
Alright, that'll be 18.
That's not going to do it.
Alright. So I think about it and decide... No.
Well, no, you've tried to, but you're not smart enough to know where the gripping parts of that portal are.
Alright.
Yes. Okay. That was a pretty good attempt, I think.
Well, let's start with brute force first and work your way up to the complicated stuff.
Sure. My complicated concept was us casting Dispel Magic on this.
I'm sorry, I'm a cleric and don't know spells like that.
Okay, so I'm just going to have you assist me.
Alright.
It's like getting the mixing spoon when someone's making the batter.
Right.
You can lick the batter.
Well, she hands you a few talismans, a gourd with some shaky bits on the inside, and some incense to burn. Quickly
burn that fucking incense.
Draws a circle and... Alright, so what you're going to need to do is circle the portal while I'm casting the spell and repeat these magic words. Himo gwe gwe fi di chow.
Himo gwe gwe fi di chow.
Yes. So just keep chanting that and we will...
And then we repeat it.
Yes.
I'm not saying it again.
Himo gwe gwe fi di chow. So they are, you guys are working hard on dispelling that magic, and we are going to move over to, Athea and Jipcast, who are at the Wall of Skulls.
So that door, I don't know, what do you want to do? Do you think we should just try to open it?
Yeah.
Are we just gonna go rogue on this and then...
Hey, stand back for a second. Jipcast produces a glass bottle full of some liquid. much like those glass bottles that you saw at the R&D on your first day.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
Do you want... And then you...
Fire in the hole!
Okay.
Jifcast throws the bottle and runs around the corner real quick.
I'm going to assume I follow him.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
go
going to
for
assume I take
Yeah.
the lead. Should I roll for athletics?
No, you guys are fine.
Okay.
So, you wait for a second, and you don't hear anything, but Jifcast heads back over to the wall. It is now gone.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm going to assume we actually see our actual for sure door. Or there's just no wall.
There's nothing left.
Okay.
That was Essence of Disappearance. It can vanish anything. We don't use it a lot because we don't actually know where things end up yet. So...
Gotcha. I mean,
Yeah.
in this scenario, I think we don't care where it ends up as long as it's not here.
Meanwhile, back at let's say Bootfall Gorge, a giant wall of skulls just crushed somebody's horse-drawn wagon.
Darn it.
But we don't know that happened.
We don't know, so we don't care.
Yes. So, entering this room,
Okay.
you see a large wall. It is very much like an old school Star Trek effect. It is a massive computer.
Oh.
Giant thinking machine. And now it's back to Kava.
Yay!
Alright, Krako takes another meaty swing and blows up another bunch of dudes. Now, Kava, you've been using this thing, this murderous ball for a while.
Yes.
I'm going to need you to roll
Yep.
a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright then. Okay, so 8 in total.
8 in total. Let's check real quick here. No, you did not save.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not great for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is probably gonna kill you. And it'll hurt the entire time.
This wasn't in the manual.
It's not a big deal, it's just a minor detrimental effect to using this for such a long time. You're emitting a very sour smell now that can be smelt by anyone within 10 feet of you.
Oh.
But, I mean, you could just chalk that up to, it's a heavy-duty workout.
Right. So, honestly, it doesn't really overpower my own natural musk that much.
Yeah, it's...
You're a natural.
You smell like a brewery. Just kind of yeasty.
Ooh, this is delightful.
Probably have that checked out.
They call that an infection.
Anyway.
Cloacas, you gotta keep their HP at just so.
Oh, God. Okay, pH I think you meant. Or HP, this is D&D. Either way.
It is D&D.
Yes.
Alright, whatever. I'm not bothered by
Your
this.
cloaca has a max HP of 12. Smells like you might be hitting a 4 right now. Anyways, go ahead and do your next action, please.
Alright. Whatever. I'll try to use the ball again.
Alright.
7 plus 5, I said? So 12.
No, it has plummeted back to the ground.
Whatever. I will... Ooh, are there guys close enough to use my lightning breath?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. Are there a bunch of guys around me currently, or are they...
Yeah, they keep approaching.
Okay, let's lightning breath. Oh wait, no, I already used it. Isn't it once per day?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Or is it?
Well,
no, it's
you
it's rest.
You
Yeah,
took
it's
a rest, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll use my lightning breath.
I rolled way too low to save.
All right, so it's 2d6 basically.
Okay. You have just nuked about 9 monodrones.
Nice.
The duo and tri-drones that were in the way did not get destroyed, but they did take quite a good bit of damage.
All right, I think that's my turn.
All right. You getting tired yet, kid?
Heck no, Mr. Cavasser.
Okay. That's not my name, that's your name, but okay. Sure.
I'll just take this away from him.
Alright, because it looks like we're in the final stretch here. As you've destroyed most of the other guys, the only things left there are now, with all of the ones that you destroyed but didn't unmake, There are 84 pentadrones, plus a handful of the tridrones and quadrones.
Bring it on, fuckers.
Now, back to Theodore and Nemia. You've been chanting now for about 3 minutes, hopping around on one foot because you've got your sock in the other hand still.
Well, I put my shoe back on.
Okay. Incensing it up and shaking a gourd full of rice and doing all the things that you possibly could. But it doesn't seem to be having much effect.
Maybe I should just use the hole.
It's very dangerous, though. I mean, we could cause the collapse of, any multitude of dimensions, including our own, which is where I live.
Well, I live here too, so I don't know.
You know what? This is your mission. I'll leave it up to you. My vote is we can try this again. But I'm gonna leave this decision up to you. This is your mission.
I'm gonna take and inspect the ring
Yeah.
around this again to see if I can find anywhere that maybe a giant stone arrow could be wedged into it.
Sure. Could you roll a d20, please?
That is a 10 plus, I don't know, plus 2, so 12.
Okay.
Holy
You don't find anything
balls.
arrow-shaped.
Like a crack that I can yeah, I don't find anything.
No. Okay. Any other thoughts?
Oh boy. I wonder if I can just hit it real hard.
Go for it, yeah.
I'm just gonna roll an attack
Okay.
on the side of this portal to see if I can just crack it.
Sure.
That is a 19 plus my attack bonus of 1.
So 20. Okay, here's the thing. That's impossible, what you're saying. But I had decided that the DC was 25, which just made it very hard. You didn't do anything to it, but the fact that you got within 5 points of actually solving the puzzle by hitting it with a rock in the sock.
It's a half brick.
Okay, just I am
Literally, I wouldn't be able to make the DC.
no. It was almost impossible for the level that you're at right now. But because of how close you got, I'm gonna go ahead and grant you a point of inspiration. Okay, so
Sweet.
all right, so you can mark that down on your character sheet too.
So it just rings.
No. What happens is you fell through the portal.
Shit.
Yes. So you're now in Mechanus. What it looks like is giant stone spires out of pure desert. It looks like they grew from nothing, from the sand itself. There's nothing around you, and it is very weird feeling being in a place that is defies logic, but is built in pure logic. So it
And
feels
devoid of magic.
devoid of magic.
Well, I'm gonna turn around and go back.
You just turn on your heel and it's just right back out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And so you do that. We'll jump back to Athea and Gypcast. All right. This is the final test. This is a thinking machine. It has to be controlling the army. If you can defeat it in a combat of intelligence, you should be able to take over the control of this army.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with my helm there of telepathy.
Yep. I'm going to have you roll. Yeah, I'm actually going to just roll a saving throw against it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yes, you break through. So
To the other side. Sorry.
break on through to the other side. Yes.
It had to be said.
It didn't, but
Yes, it did.
yeah. Okay. At first, you only get to the top level of its
Its workings?
thinkings. Yes, which to you still just sounds like that scritchy noise in your brain.
Almost like it's communication with the other ones.
Almost as if that's how it thinks. And then deeper and deeper you start falling into its brain meat. And from that, I am going to have you roll a saving throw, please.
Okay, so 9.
9. Well, that's not great considering what your target was going to be, but... So you're starting to feel it push back out of you. You now know that it knows that you're inside its thinking processes.
I'm in your head.
But at this moment, it is going to... Basically, what you see is what Theodore had saw. A giant sand plains with giant stone spires jutting out of it impossibly. And you see in its home realm where the gates open once every so long for them to go on their quests to travel the universe and then come back and bring information from other planes. And you can see that this one opened up in nothingness when it first came here. Came into this dark area and it sent Modrons into these mines, killing monsters and repairing things and planning for its pilgrimage. Until eventually it felt that it had created this easy path for it to go in order to go across these plains. What do you do next?
That is a good question.
Hit it with a half brick and a sock.
Well, that's been working for at least one of you.
I think I'm going to use one of my Wanda Fireball charges. No?
Sure.
I was going to be like, I don't have much else I can do to it without...
It's a contest of will, though.
Oh, it's a contest of will.
Because you were told by Dripcast not to destroy it, because you need to get the army to stop marching.
Fine.
Like, it's showing you images, but you can't really communicate with it, else...
Else what? Else...
Like, any other way, yeah.
Okay.
Is there any way you can use charisma?
I do have charisma.
There is one thing that you can do, but I want you to tell me, like, what it is that you're going to try to do here. Are you trying to convince it, or are you trying to...
I'm trying to understand it more to begin with. Okay. Can I use 20 questions on it?
Sure.
And I'll make it simple with hand gestures, I guess.
No, you just need to think about it.
Okay.
Because you're in its brain right now.
Okay.
You're casting Detect Thoughts, but it's clear that it knows that you're in its mind.
Okay. Okay, so I can play, I guess, not 20 questions because that would be brutally long.
You need.
What are your plans for the bots?
Okay, but
on this plan.
So you need to describe it in pictures because it's only showing you images.
Okay. So in pictures, I will show it.
Yeah.
You know, each version of the bot that I've come across.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, how would you ask for its purpose? Like, how would you picture its purpose? What is the ultimate plan through picture? That is kind of...
Yeah, this is the puzzle. Well, we'll come back to you. We'll go see what Kava's up to.
Yay!
So there's 84 pentadrones, and they are going to require dismissal. This is the very first time since the war started that Krakow has missed with his mace. He is clearly getting tired.
Alright then, I'm gonna try to pull up the spear again.
Alright.
10.
10? No, you don't quite get the hang of that yet.
Alright.
You're maybe losing concentration because of how you smell.
Yeah, I line up as many as I can and hit them with one of my Thunderbolt charges.
Alright. So they need to save against, what was it, 12?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They don't.
Sweet.
So you need to do 8d6.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 25.
So you are going to be able to hit 10 of them, but they
Nice.
don't drop.
Oh, well, we'll clean them up on the next round.
Yep. All right. And any other thoughts here? Because we've got a very tired Krakow. Anything you want to add to this war?
I've already used my attack. I've used my free action, I'm assuming.
Out of the 10 that you hit, only one of them managed to hit you back.
Oh, well, alright then.
Yeah.
How much damage do I take from the one that hit me?
You're going to take 8.
8.
8
From a
juicy
single
damage.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't get hit.
Don't get hit again. Alright, maybe I want to have that health potion now. Because, yeah, I don't think I can take 2 hits. I couldn't take one more hit, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that health potion.
All right. It's under the equipment, so if you want to just find out what that is, that'll be fine. We'll move
Okay.
back to Theodore and
It's either the equivalent of healing word or cure wounds.
I think that's right.
Okay.
All right. So what have you decided to do, Matt? Or Theodore?
I've decided we should probably try casting Dispelled Magic again,
Okay.
seeing as it's an option still. And by the way, don't go through there. It's not a good
It's
place.
very scary. So we'll try that again, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do the character voice.
6 back.
Okay, I guess we'll try that again. This super sucks, by the way, but let's do that stupid thing. No, she fitzes out. She put way too much oomph in her last couple spells, and that one does nothing. It does sparkles out of her fingertips, but she's got nothing left in her.
Do you not have more spell slots?
Yeah, it's not a question of spell slots, it's a question of dispelling something that's nearly impossible to grab with your giant hands or hit with a half brick.
Point taken. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna try and, persuade it to close.
Persuade? It's... Okay, I have to take some issue with that, just because it is an unthinking portal of energy, but also an unthinking portal of energy that leads to a place of pure logic. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a better debater than you.
I take a mild amount of offense, but also, that is still a good point.
Yes.
I feel very useless. Because I have
Look, I'm gonna...
zero... I cast light on it.
I don't agree that this is the best course of action, but the portable hole is what we're supposed to do if we can't close it.
Alright, then I take out the portable hole.
Okay.
I read the instructions on the back.
So it's it looks like a silk handkerchief while it's folded up. You unfold it, and it is a wide hole that you can... It's extra dimensional, so anything that goes inside it disappears to a third dimension. If it comes into contact with another portal, there's a chance of them being destroyed, one of them passing through the other, or it destroys the planet. But the likelihood of that happening is only 1 in 3, so just keep that in mind.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to, because I have a very large reach now, cast it over top of the other portal like a net.
Do you want to do that, or do you maybe want to slide it underneath and pull it up?
I thought
what
the
would-
portal was sitting on the ground. I don't know.
Well, it's like a circle cut in the middle of the air, right? So
Okay. Then yes. Let's slide it underneath.
and pull it upwards. Okay, I'm just really going to quickly check my notebook here, because if we survive, this will be very important for us to know in the future, but also I kind of just want to know what sort of horrible things are going to happen to our bodies when we do this. So,
Yeah.
that is the one that we need. Here we go. Yes, so it is either destroyed, it may move into the portal or the extra dimensional space, or a spatial rift will send each creature and object into a random plane of existence. So this might work out no matter what.
Alright. What do I roll?
So we're going to come back to you because that is probably the thing that's going to either end our campaign or be incredible. So we'll jump back to Athea and Jifcast. Athea, have you decided how you want
I've decided how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to give this computer a couple example of patterns or expectations of things that come along, right?
Okay.
Like walk, door, outside. You know, like
Okay,
just
so
to give it
you're-
an idea of what I'm trying to get
Okay,
at.
a progression of images that
progression-
lead to
a thing.
A thing. Okay,
Right?
That's
So-
smart. That's really smart, actually.
So I'm going to
Wait,
start.
did you think of this, or did you get a hint from Matt? Because this is very clever.
I came up with it on
Okay.
my own.
Okay.
I instantly question your intelligence on this one.
Yes.
I just thought it would be a good way to do it. So basically, what I'm going to start with is just something simple, like a man, a door, outside. Then I'm going to go walking, running, push-ups. Like just something in a sequence of events that's happening. And then lastly, I'm going to make images of our journey up to this far.
Okay.
And then leave that last one as the question mark. What is our
Okay.
end point with it?
All right.
So I go, okay, so we came in, did some pictures of our original battle, we went back, we came back in, you know, what I know of everyone up to this point, and us up to this wall, and then question mark.
Way smarter than my idea. I was just gonna suggest memes.
See, I immediately thought you would do like the could God microwave a burrito so hot even he couldn't eat it, and
No, but I'm teaching it what I want it to tell me.
right. I know. I just thought you would try to shut it down immediately
Oh.
with a recursive logic puzzle. So what you have basically asked it is the history of Mechanus, which is a lot of stuff. Basically, it shows you thousands of years of these pilgrimages, and each time it sends legions upon legions of Modrons out, and they return in such a small number that it's almost impossible for them to find the information they need. But what it is every 289 years, Primus sends a vast army of Modrons across the outer planes just to find what is out there and bring that information back to them. So what you see is they go to an outer plane, cut a swath through that plane, and return with information or items from there that can add to Mechanus's knowledge of the universe.
Okay.
And every time, 2 or 3 of these Modrons will return with this information. But the damage done to that outer rim is vast and overwhelming and bad. And so it shows you this same image, the portal, the march, the destruction, the return. And it's always the same over and over. While they are just collecting information, they are damaging everything around them. And the last thing that it shows you is the portal opening to Earth. This rebuilding of this thing and their plans to go out into the common plane and return, leaving the husk of the plane, as it has been done so many times in the past on all these outer planes, because that is what they do. Hey, it is Josh, and this is another podcast that we're doing. Fun stuff. The kids don't really seem to know where they're going with this one, hey? Well, I'm sure they'll figure it out. As always, just gonna say thank you to Incomputech and Get in the Cloud, as well as bensound.com, where we get all of our background music, our opening and closing music. Also, our special thanks to Dungeons & Dragons version 5.0 and Wizards of the Coast for making such an awesome game that we love playing. Can you believe this one started with a reference to Blade Runner? Because we are getting pretty far now, hey? If you wanted to check out all the stuff that we do, go to scudsworth.com. If you want to see like the maps and all the assets regarding this game, it's under the episode description on the website. If you want to check out our Facebook, where you can find us at Facebook just by searching scudsworth.com. You can find our Twitters. I am at Scud, that's TEHSUD. Matt's at the S Dragon. June's at Gemini_trans. And Haley is at Haley M. Garner. Please take a look at our Patreon as well. That would be really awesome if you could do that. It's patreon.com/TEHSCUD, or just follow the links on on anything that I post on the website. And next episode should be up in 2 weeks. You can check out these same episodes on YouTube if you prefer to watch podcasts on YouTube. That's more or less everything for us here. We really appreciate you. Share this with your friends. Word of mouth is the best way to get this all out. And, we're launching more podcasts, more videos. It's all on scudsworth.com, so come visit us there. It would be really cool of you. Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time. Love you. Bye.